What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life.
Alright, welcome friends back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe and like this video. It really does help and makes me all excited when I see a new one. But I am going to be participating in Shelftember, and I've never done it before, and the reason that I would like to is, one, there is actually quite a lot of crap in my cupboards, and two, I would like to save a little bit of money just so I can go out and purchase a couple of things that I would really like to purchase. So this is my way of saying, well, I save money on grocery shop, so babe, I'm gonna go buy some plants or some seeds for the garden. I am working on my garden video. I haven't got just a lot of content to show you, so there's not much of a video, so that's the kind of reason why I haven't done my garden video yet. But that one is coming eventually. I do have my garden going, but I still need more seeds because I've lost a bunch of my seeds, so stay tuned for that one. Yeah, Shelftember. So I will take you through my cupboard, and I will take you through my fridge, freezers, the lot. It's quite embarrassing. There's a door for a reason, so that when I have people come over, they can't see in it, because it's quite messy. And I'm just going to show you anyway, because I can't be bothered tidying it up before I show you. So we'll get into that. I did do a butcher run yesterday, so I'm hoping all that, like, I should have enough meat to last a month already. I do buy my meat in bulk. I am setting some rules. Okay, so everyone has their own rules to kind of suit what, you know, is good for your family. So the rules that I've set myself. Little Miss is, if you hear all the beeping in the background, it's because Little Miss is in her little walker. And it's got a little horn, little Wiggles car. Anyway, so the rules that I have set for myself is, one, I'm going to try and just stick to $50 a week. However, that $50 does not include dog food, baby formula, baby nappies, wipes, and obviously anything else that technically isn't food. So yeah, so $50 is my limit. I obviously already have my meat, so I don't really have to include that in that. So yes, I do buy my meat in bulk to last a month. However, I haven't done any groceries yet. So I don't have any fresh produce really, you'll see that, but I do have a lot of pantry items. So I've got to try and use up all these pantry items, and only using my $50 per week to make all the meals that I plan on making. I don't know if I'm going to do a full-on bulk cook again. I do want to do it. I just don't know if I have time this week to do it. So I might just try and do a couple meals. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to take you straight through my pantry, my fridge and my freezers. And you can see where I'm starting at. And the next video for Shelftember will be my first grocery shop. So let's get started. Okay, I'm just going to start in the corner because I just haven't got this in the cupboard right now. We've got our Cocoa Pops, which there isn't much left in that at all. We have two bananas and a couple of apples, and then there's a couple of pears at the bottom. I have a couple of waffles left, and this is my embarrassing pantry. But I do have quite a lot of baking stuff, so I can do a bit of baking because I also have a pantry cupboard in this spare room, so I'll also go through that. But as you can see, a lot of herbs, my icing sugar that needed to go back in the other room. Got some Easy Mac, there's some pasta, different kinds of noodles back there. Pasta rice, this is for baby. I do normally make my own food, but I am a little bit lazy at the moment, so I have bought a couple of these for the days I don't feel like doing anything. Also, I have all these, and I don't know why. I think because we used to use these quite a lot, that I would buy some every now and then, and now I've got a whole bunch, but because I make a lot of things from scratch, I haven't been using them. So maybe I should try and use up these because I'm not going to be buying anymore. I have a few canned, like there's some coconut oil, there's some beans, there's some, I think, pineapples or something back there. Got some gravy, lots of different tuna bake thing, rice cream. I have a few condensed milks around. Got a big tin of Milo, like that's all our spreads. It's a bit messy. Peanut butter is on the bench right now. Oh, that's empty. Got Wheat Bix. This is just the cheap version of a Nutella because I get some hampers from my mother-in-law every now and then because she does a lot of charity work, so she'll create a little hamper every now and then for us. And that was in there. I got my barbecue sauce refill and then a whole bunch of different cereals. And I do believe there's even more cereals back there, which I believe is just like oats and stuff. I already have my trays and stuff for my bulk cooking. I do have a couple of like more cereals. I have some chocolate, some rice bubbles, Nutri-Grain, cornflakes, chia seeds, and random cordial stuff I was given. I think I still have 3 or 4 packets of Oreos in there. Hang on, miss. And then this is the state of my door. Okay, I can't really point at anything because I've just had to pick Andy up, but I've got some oils up there, my spray oil. I've got some sauces. There's like Worcestershire sauce, some soy sauce, mustard, some salts. Oh, I forgot I had that chicken salt. See, this is a good idea. Got a few mayonnaises. That one with that lid came broken in one of the hampers, but it's all still sealed and we just haven't used it yet. Some herbs and more salts and more mayo and more soy sauce. So I've got a lot of things in this one already, but we'll go through it. There's a lot of chip packets and stuff at the back here. Some are opened because I put some in their lunches. But yeah, so let's go to the next area. This is the state of my fridge. That is a 1/4 pounder, I think, from my husband last night. He goes to pool late at night and seems to get Maccas every week on his way home, so that's that. Got some boiled eggs. We've got, I think, 6 eggs left in that carton. That's leftover dinner there last night from tacos. That is just a little bit of boysenberry twist yogurt. Then I've got my 2 bags of meat. I won't currently show you what's in there. I'll have to do that once Andy settles down. But if you can see, I'll have to I just got some peas. Those are tomatoes I did grow by accident. They just sort of replanted themselves. But I've got some carrots and some parsley. And then we've got some strawberries, blueberries, a little bit of passion fruit, which is probably not the best passion fruit right now. Old lemons and new lemons and some custard. And then I just have a couple of sauces here, some Parmesan cheese, some Dijon mustard, minced garlic, and pretty much some milk in there. So that, oh, my fridge is closing. That is basically what's in my fridge. So I would quickly show you some of the meat that I got. This is rosemary and lamb chops. Rosemary and mint lamb chops. Delicious. I got 8 of them because they were quite small. Oh, these are the pork belly bites. Oh my god, they're so delicious. I'm having them for lunch today. And then I got a whole bunch of our steak chopped up. It is the rib fillet steak, and I don't know how many steaks are in there. I'm assuming at least 8. Ooh, I need to sneeze. And then I got a pork shoulder roast because we have pork roast on Sundays. However, I haven't been doing that properly. And then I got 3 kilos of mince. There's a couple more bags. I'm going to try this because the butcher recommended it. Mark, he is an amazing butcher. Unfortunately, everyone is sick. He is in there by himself today, but he managed to get it all done. He owns the butcher there, and I absolutely love going to this butcher. But he recommended this. He said that, like, a lady keeps coming back for it. She absolutely loves it. But it's an avocado herb dressing for salad. So I'm going to be trying that. And then I got 4 kilos worth of chicken. There's another bag of this because I want to eat more chicken. It is healthier for you, for us, for you. And I would like to have some grilled chicken and avocado for lunch. So I bought a bit more chicken for dinners. So that's basically all the meat that I bought that I will be using to cook throughout the month if I don't do a bulk cook. Okay, this is my pantry in a different room. So I have a whole bunch of spare cereals. So I definitely don't need to buy cereal for a while. We got this s'mores kit. I've never had a s'more. That seems to be like an American, Canadian, or whatever it is thing. Definitely not an Aussie thing. But we got given that, so we definitely want to try that soon. I've got a whole bunch of kids' snacks. Definitely don't need any bars for a while. Then we just, yeah, that is starting to run a bit low. Sorry if you can't see that properly. We got some more kids' snacks. That's just a whole bunch of cheese crackers that we got given. I have a whole bunch of tomato paste, and there's a couple of like tins of things which I don't really use, but there is some peaches back there which the kids love. We have a whole bunch of Worcestershire sauce, more spaghetti and all that. Oh. And then in here I just have some random things like just a couple of fudge or something, some more bars. This is stuff from like a lot of hampers that I've been given. Some chips and there's a couple of rice crackers left in here. Some stacks. Oh. And then if I go up here, I did buy this from Costco, a whole bunch of popcorn for our movie nights we have every second week. I've got given a whole bunch of these little fruit things for babies. I bought soft cereal. I do have some big tomato sauce and barbecue sauce things from Costco. Hershey's cocoa from Costco. Icing sugar. Flour that my nan bought when she was up here because we did a lot of baking together. I've got like rice and pasta and stuff back there. A whole bunch of gum. Oil. There's like sugar, there's flour, there's pasta. A whole bunch of marshmallows that I bought for the campfire season. And some rice crackers. That's just a bunch of junk really. And then I do have over here a whole bunch of chips. So, oh, and I do have, there's a whole bunch of lollies there, but we don't really eat those. We've had them since I think Halloween last year. And then just a whole bunch of random stuff, like when it starts to run low, I kind of just chuck it in this box. There's like sesame seeds, there's nuts, there's a jelly cup in here. Popcorn and some like little fruit things. So I have a lot of school snacks. It's just I'm lacking a lot of fresh things. Okay, this is one of my freezers. So I still have some breast milk that I probably need to get rid of right about now. I was breastfeeding, but it didn't agree with her, unfortunately. I do have some pre-made baby food that I have done. There's some steaks, lamingtons, a random pie sitting out, croissant, and mushrooms. This is basically my frozen fruit area. So I have a whole bunch of frozen bananas and mango and strawberries and blueberries and a whole bunch of different things, and underneath all that I do have a bit of bacon. Okay, in here I still have a couple of frozen meals that I have done. It's just a mess at the moment now. Grabbing more and more things out each day. That is another frozen meal. I do have another frozen meal down there. I've got some fish, some chicken nuggets. We do have some more frozen fruit here. I got some pre-made breakfast for my husband. There's peas, there's some mango or something here. There's more steak here for toasties, and then a whole bunch of ice because my husband wanted it. And then I also have this to make our acai bowls. But this is pretty embarrassing. It is quite messy in here, but anyway, this is one freezer. In this freezer, I basically have like all our chopped veggies and stuff pre-chopped up. And that is Andy. She just keeps rolling over. So if you hear her crying in the background, I put her back and then she rolls and she cries. So she's okay. Anyway, we've got some spinach. We've got lots of cauliflower. There's a little bit of chicken schnitzel or something there. Peas. There's a whole bunch of mushrooms. Nuggets. Cauliflower and broccoli. More mushroom. And I think there's even like maybe kale or spinach. And I do have pastry, some corn, and a couple of pies left. So that's my other freezer. Okay. Sorry if that did seem rushed. But that's basically an idea of what I have. I do have a lot of stuff that I could use to make dinners, even snacks. But $50 a week is what I'm putting my limit at to buy like my fresh produce and any little things I might need for certain meals. It should be pretty easy Shelftember, I reckon, for me. I think the only part that is going to be hard is my spending, because I do like to spend. So that's my hard part. But at least by the end of this, I will have cleared out a bit of my snacks, a bit of my pantry items, even a bit of my freezer, because there's a lot of stuff just sitting around in there, and this will force me to use it instead of just going out and buying something else. So fingers crossed my pantry will look a lot nicer by the end of it. I do like having a lot of stuff stacked up just in case for some reason prices go really high. You know, we have some little chaos emergency again that I do have some things stacked up in there. So I do like having it. So it does sort of like annoy me that I'm going to be using it, but at the same time I'm kind of glad to be saving a little bit of money. So I do get free hampers, so I won't be including that in my budget because I can access that. I am not going to include that in my budget if I do get a hamper, but I will show you if I do get a hamper, but I already have a whole bunch of stuff anyway. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the reality of everything that I do have here. And yeah, so let's get straight into Shelftember. It is the 1st of September today. Thankfully, I don't really need anything at this point. I do have enough fruit for another day or so. And I do have some formula and all that, but I am not including that in my budget. So we'll see how we go. I'm excited and I'm rambling. So Jordan Page was the creator of Shelftember, so I will pop her link below in the description. Just pop on over to her channel. She'll give a much better explanation of what Shelftember is about and why it was created. And you'll see a lot of videos from a lot of YouTubers popping up about Shelftember throughout September. It's a good way to save money, and it is a good challenge to sort of help you recognize things in your cupboard that you aren't really using. So yeah, just pop down in my description and go to her channel. I forgot to do an ending to this video, but I do recommend trying out the Shelftember because it is a good way to save money and a good way to clear out your cupboards. So thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.